Sheila from Kumasi is asking, I have a client that is like a mentor. However, every time I work for her, she owes me a lot of money and keeps telling me she will pay. She's still owing me for about 3 projects, but is still calling me for new projects. I do not really want to have a fight with her because she is also helpful in her own way. But then I think she is beginning to take me for granted, and I really need the money she's owing me to run my business, okay? What would you do if you were in my shoes? Well, so there is a limit to how much of that you can accommodate. There's a limit how much of that you can accommodate. Even though she has been very valuable to you, but you're calling some numbers that are of great concern to me. 3 projects she's owing, and now calling you for the 4th project. Of course, there are always those benefits of activity, especially for a new business. So just having activity, even though you're not making income, because you're using that to build your name and build your brand. So if you are at that stage where, especially if the projects are not costing you money, if you're at that stage where you need to build a number of activities, then fine. Just act as though you don't know what's going on and be diplomatic. So you act the fool in a sense, but you know what you're doing because she's helping you with activities, which is very good for your brand. Now, but if you've passed that stage, it's a conversation you should have to get to understand why is there a problem with payment. Is it that whoever it is that gave her the project in the first place has not paid, or have they paid and she's the one who is refusing to pay you? So having that conversation for you to understand the nature of things, because if the people who are owing her have not paid her either, then you can even understand with her as to why she may be owing you. There's also the attitude of the person who is owing you. Is she expecting you to keep doing the work because she brought jobs for you and therefore she's entitled to owe you as she likes? If she's got that attitude, then you know that even her, she's not going to go very far, no matter how far she thinks she has gotten, just a matter of time. So the 3 ways to address this, Sheila. I think the first one is, if you are at the stage where you're starting and the projects themselves don't cost you money, you just do, maybe you are a graphic designer or you are a writer or event planner, something that requires your skill but doesn't cost you money, you could use that as leverage to get a lot of activities that could help you build your brand. And for that, you will need to be diplomatic. So just the way you are thinking, I don't want to lose her, act the fool, all right, just for a short time. However, there's a termination point, especially if you're doing it right. With the activities that you are taking without a lot of pay should get you some other opportunities, and then you may not even have the time to be able to address or to be able to come and work for free for this particular lady. So at that time, it's a conversation that you can have respectfully also, okay? So it's not a question of saying, I don't have time for you anymore. Respectfully also, because like you said, you do not want to burn bridges. You do not want to burn, as much as you can, you don't want to burn bridges. So let that be your own lesson. You don't want to burn bridges. However, if you have spoken with the lady, maybe you're not in the category where you need jobs to have activity in your business. Maybe you're at a place where you really need income to flow because you've proven yourself, you're good, you're awesome, and you've spoken to the lady and tried to get her to pay for what you have done, and she has refused to pay you, even though she has been paid or not. She has refused to pay you or have refused to manage you properly. Don't tie yourself to any single person. Never think that all the good that she represents, nobody else can do it for you. There are other people who can do good for you and will pay you for it. So don't tie yourself to one single person. Focus on your business and grow your business. And if this person has proven that she's not going to be as helpful in the process, that's fine. You just keep moving. Don't tie your mind to it. Don't keep remembering this person's owing me, or keep thinking about if only she will pay me, or be bitter. That would distract you big time. So you just zone off and keep going. Just zone off and keep going. That's my advice for you. Zone that one off. You may write off the payments in your mind. It doesn't matter. The money ahead of you, as a business person, is much more than whatever it is that she's owing you. Okay, so zone off and keep going. So that's for you, Sheila.